Good morning, Thistledewers. Today I have an exciting haul for you that takes me back to the, late 80s, early 90s. When I was crafting with paper back then, I was making band boxes, like the little boxes like you buy at the dollar store now, but you didn't back then. I was making those and decorating them with wallpaper. I was working at a kitchen place that was right beside Color World wallpaper store. And they would always save their discontinued sample books for me, or I would pick the ones I liked out of them, and I would use those to decorate the boxes. It was kind of before scrapbooking was a thing, or a really big thing. So I saw a post on Facebook. I follow, actually my cousin, my husband's cousin, Eileen, posted from the place that she works, Restwell Upholstery in Peterborough, that they had a bunch of discontinued fabric samples. And so with this junk journaling, it's mostly paper, but as you all know, there's a little bit of lace and a little bit of fabric involved too. So I wanted to bake up some fabric swatches with different textures and colors and laces and that sort of thing. So, and then also I can use fabric for the covers of books or for pockets in books, or I can make other things out of it too, other different craft things. So I'm going to go through the ones that I got. There's quite a few, so I'll try to go through them kind of quickly. So the other thing that I like is this covering that's on them is like a clear plastic. I can use that in the journals as well. Maybe even the cardstock for covers. But this is a nice kind of a velvety, it's a polyester, but it's like a velvet. So I could make velvet flowers or velvet bookmarks. It's just so many options with this. And look at all the different colors you get in one sample book. So very textural, tactile, very nice. And then the next one is a more silky fabric, still more of a decorator weight, but a silkier fabric, and just beautiful neutrals, silvers, mauves, pinks, bright colors, beautiful, beautiful colors. So these are going to be so much fun to create with. This one is textured vinyls. So we've got some plain vinyls on the front and then some basket weave fabric or vinyl, and then lots of different colors. So these again are great for bookmarks, little book covers, or piecing together to make a bigger book cover. Doing the spines of a journal would be awesome in this. And then Eileen saved me also, well, she didn't save it for me, but when she saw that I was interested, she gave me this larger offcut piece, which will be much more useful for bigger projects. Brian actually has like a favorite chair that he sits in by the fire, and he needs to recover it. So that's where this might end up going, if it's enough. But it'll make awesome book covers if it isn't enough for his project. So I just love the texture. And he loves that color, so I could see him using that. And then we've got some menswear, Savile Row menswear. And so we've got some plaids and some like really rich flannels. This is like almost a felt feel. And then just sort of menswear prints. I just love some of these neutral ones. And there's also some more colorful ones. Plaids, that would be good for my Outlander journal. That one looks kind of like the Fraser one. So those are awesome for a totally different vibe. And then Maxwell Color Theory Babe Breeze. So this is all more pretties, some florals, there's some limes. So these will be quite useful. Oh, look at this one with the embroidery. I just wish I had a bigger piece of that. That's gorgeous. Some denim looking stuff. That's pretty. So when I get into some of my other themed journals, these are going to be great. Eucalyptus sort of leaves. Not quite eucalyptus. But that's a nice one. Timeless Treasures. So these ones are all very pretty, more vintage style. And I could really see using these in some of the vintage style journals, like the one I'm working on right now. This fabric will work. So this might get used right away. Colors are right. Some nice greens, some beautiful pinks. So I just see like those three or four coordinates there, 5 coordinates, so just look beautiful all scattered out in a journal. And then we've got some more kind of rustic fabrics. At least the top ones are. And we get into some ticking stripe, but very thick. And just some abstracts. Just awesome textures. Some have a little bit of glitter, some animal prints. Like I'm just chomping at the bit to get working with these. Look at that one. Sparkle in it. And then a bit of a native print. I'll have to tell Eileen to keep an eye out for me for, I should put together a little list of things I'd be interested in if she'd save them for me, because I'm sure she would if I make her something pretty. I like this one. Reminds me of a feather, but it isn't. So that's pretty cool. And then we have some kind of tweed looking, it's called clean cut textured linen. So we've got, again, all different colors in the same texture. So these will make great book spines. They have that kind of feel to them, like they could have been original to a book. And then Color Theory London Fog. So we've got lots of these kind of, oh, look at this one. Isn't that just beautiful? Could do a whole bunch of gray stuff. There's a good zebra print there. These are going to be so nice in the swatches with some cream and white laces. I just wish I didn't have to do bookkeeping this afternoon, because that's what I'd be doing. There's a bunch of like a ticking stripe, more leopard print, embroidered. Just marvelous. I don't know if you know how happy you made me yesterday, Eileen. I owe you big. And then we've got, these ones have a bit of shimmer on them. Dove Steel. So look at the shimmer on that one. Beautiful. Lots of grays and taupes. Some stripes. Lots of different textures. Oh, that's beautiful. Just beautiful. And there's some more animal print. I love animal print, so may have to do just an animal print journal. There's just so many journals to make and not enough time to do it. So I love all the colors in this. Lots of blues and greens. Some yellows and pinks. More animal print. Very, very, very cool. And this one is Color Studio Oyster. So I think this one is almost all beiges, which is fine for the vintage journals, the ones that aren't so colorful. Nice textures instead of color, which is sometimes what you need if you want something more quiet to work in or to look through. So those will be very helpful in my art. And this was the most exciting one to me. I just happened to, she's asked me kind of what I was looking for, and I just happened to mention that I was looking for ticking stripe, and she knew exactly where it was in the pile. So I was just thrilled, and still am, about this one, because it's got all the different colors and a few different patterns of ticking stripe. And so just exactly what I was hoping to find up there. Love that one. And then another one with a bunch of embroidery and a bunch of neutrals. Just really nice patterns and textures that I am just, like, I'm sitting here practically drooling looking through them, because I didn't really get to look at them all yesterday. trying to see, there was one there that caught my eye. It's gone now. There, a toile look, but in a dull pattern. And then she had this set aside because it was a larger piece and a nice colorful red, gray, tan combo. So not usually my colors, but I know it'll make some great projects of some sort. And she had also this piece of leopard print, which I'll find much easier to find a home for. Just love that. And then there's one more bag of them, one more shopping bag full. So this one is highlight velvet. So I can use these to make little velvet flowers and things too. I do have to take the paper off the back if I want to make flowers. Maybe I just use the center parts for that. But these would make excellent book spines too. And the sizes on these are just right for small projects. And some nice neutral colors, as well as some nice brights. So I can have a whole flower garden of different colors. So this one is some more patterns, beautiful florals and matte coordinating stripes, Greek key. This one could be more native feel, more modern, zebra. Some really rich tones in there. So people that are swapping with me coming up, we'll have some interesting fabric to send you. And that'll help me get rid of some of it out of my craft room. Happy to share. And so this one's linen brights. So I expect to see lots of nice bright colors in here. And there are, oh, look at the purples. Nice. And all the teals, which I love. So that's a nice texture to work with too. And some more pretty ones. Patterns and solids, it says. So we've got some nice lime and dusty blue. More olivey green. And a bunch of coordinates. I like when they put them together like that. You can really, it makes it easy to make up a cluster that coordinates. And some navies, some softer blues. So many different themes that I can work with. And just a couple more left. We've got, this is distressed chenille. So quite soft to work with for flowers. And lots of different pretty colors. I have to figure out a way to make some sort of 3D velvet leaves with the greens. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun figuring out how to use these. And there's going to be so many videos with it for us to play. And this one's Color Library Woven. So this is more woven fabrics. Lots of neutrals. Some stripes. Oh, look at that. That'll look beautiful on the cover of a book. Somebody's little notes. I'll have to tell her to watch for dragonflies for me. It's pretty rare, I think, in upholstery, but I know there exists some out there. There's another beautiful focal point. And one more book. I should have saved the best for last. I don't know if this is the best. Embrace, it's called. And just some really nice, almost like a canvas feel to it. And look at the colors and the textures. So this has really been the best stop of all yesterday. I did a bunch of thrifting and other stuff too, but this one really, really thrilled me. So Eileen, if you don't realize just how much it thrilled me. It really, really did. And I will have some little things that I make that I'll bring out to you and the other girls that work there. And then the last, sorry, there is 2 more items. These ones were more small, thin boards, but they just have more like an actual fabric as opposed to a heavy upholstery. So these will be good for the swatches as well, and they're already done with pinking shears. And then these ones are the same thing, only velvety, like a suede, an ultra suede feel to them. So again, just really, really exciting and thrilling. And I want to thank those folks out at Restwell Upholstery for just donating them instead of trashing them, for one thing, but giving me a chance to go through them. And I'll promise that I will make you something awesome out of them and bring it back up to you the next time I come up to pick up some more samples. And I'll try to reuse as much of the stuff from it as possible. A lot of them have cord, so I can use the cord to bind my journals or to make handles for the journals or other projects. So I'll let you know how I use all of it. So if you enjoy this kind of a haul, this one was rather thrilling for me. I hope it was for you. And if you enjoy this kind of discovery haul, subscribe. And if you know someone else that would love it, don't forget to share it with them. Comment down below which one was your favorite. I have to say this one was my favorite. And let me know which was yours. And thanks for watching and have a great day.